Indianapolis Center, Delta 922, radio check.
Loud and clear. 1732, clear direct Pocket City, Papa X-ray Victor.
Clear direct Papa X-ray Victor, FedEx 1732.
Indianapolis Center, United 1738, it's with you at 35,000, flight level 350.
United 1738, Disney Center, radar contact 37 miles west of the Clarksburg VOR. Welcome aboard.
What's up, peoples? Hope everybody's doing good today, man. We got a nice little flight from Columbus, Ohio over to Toronto today. Nothing too crazy. Just having a little fun after work. Get a little quick flight in before dinner. Should be pretty cool. Got a lot of flights going on out here on VATSIM today. I used to live in Columbus, so I tend to like to fly out of Columbus from time to time. It's just kind of fun to do. So yeah, man, we'll come out of Columbus, we'll have some fun, and see what we get into today. Okay. All right. So we're going to be stand 56 today. So I'm just going to make some notes on my little pad here, just so that we know what we're doing. We're stand 56, and we are looking good there. Let's see.
United 1057, can I step away for 5 minutes?
Let me know when you're back.
Welcome.
Okay. Make sure we pre-file on the network here, and everything goes well.
Indianapolis Center, hello, United 2299, request descent.
Okay. So let's pre-file real quick.
United 2299 Indy Center, what's your location?
Second for United 2299.
What's your location?
We are 10 miles from Jack's waypoint on the Jack's 2 arrival.
United 2299, you're ready to contact. 300 miles northwest of the Brickyard VOR. Send via the Jax 2 arrival. Runway 23 left. The Indianapolis Delta Infantry 013.
Send via Jax 2 arrival, expect runway 23 left 3013. Yeah, the 2299.
All right, cool. So let's keep it rolling. They just sent us our clearance, so we'll be good there. All right, cool. So let's keep rocking and rolling. Let's go ahead and take care of our loading up the aircraft today. So we'll do a fast time load, 7 minutes. We'll start that. APU is up and running. Clear the external power. We'll turn on the fuel pumps. Okay, cool. So now what we'll do is start setting up our FMC. So so we'll handle that. Cost index. Cost index is 12,350. I feel like 350 is so high for what we're doing today, but that's fine. We'll be Delta 922. Grab the winds.
FedEx 1732, Memphis Center is closed. Radar shares terminated. Frequency change approved.
Going over to Unicom, thanks for help. FedEx 1732.
Taking off runway 10 right today. So departure runway 10 right. No Sid. Coming into Toronto on
Santa, good afternoon. CBM 789 on Papa Foxtrot 2,500, climbing 4,000, runway heading.
Number 9, Papa Fox, Jersey Center, air contact. Zoom on navigation maintained. VFR altitude restrictions canceled.
Alright, we'll proceed on course, and it'll be 9,500, just for your information, Papa Foxtrot.
right. Looking good there. Okay. Get the wind shear. Squat today is going to be 407. Cool. Great. Boarding is taking.
Yeah, 2299, flight heading 090, instead of maintain 3000, vectors approach.
Heading 090, descend 3,000, vector approach, United 2299.
And 2299 information, Mike is current, expect the ILS runway 23 left approach.
Expect the ILS 23 left approach, United 2299, thank you.
And United 1625 information, Mike is current, expect the ILS runway 23 left approach. Unfortunately, I won't be online once it's come time to evacuate to final.
Sounds good. We do have Mike and 23 left here, United 1625.
United 1057 is back.
Welcome back.
Alright, so we'll be ready to push and start here in a minute. Looks like we're going to lose our air traffic control zone, but that's okay. But we're just waiting on boarding right now, so we're chilling. Check outside Columbus. I get downtown a little bit.
Cabin crew, boarding is now complete. Any remaining ground crew, please leave the aircraft.
Alright, boarding is completed, so we will send this to the FMC.
And American 2314, unfortunately closed near Shirley. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Thanks for flying with me, American 2314.
Number 7 Kilo Golf, any center, are you back?
Oh, sorry. Did you not hear us? Yeah, we're back. Number 7 Kilo Golf.
I guess I never did. 7 Kilo Golf, unfortunately closing radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
And we'll see you, number 7 Kilo Golf.
Yeah, 2299, fly heading 050.
050, United 2299.
Yeah, 1057, unfortunately closing here shortly. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Thanks, have a good day, United 1057.
Number 8 Papa Foxtrot, contact Atlanta Center 132.907.
3297, on Papa Foxtrot.
Yeah, 2299, maintain 210 knots or less.
210 or less, United 010.
Yeah, it's 1738, port stop closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, United 1738.
Was that a call up as soon as you closed with here? Duke 2729 Hotel on Cincinnati taxi.
Well, that'll be at your discretion because I'm closing. Gotta get my dinner soon.
Alright, see you later, Steve. Get a good.
You had a 2299, turn right heading 200, join the 23 left localizer.
Right heading 200, join the runway 22 left localizer, United 209.
Yeah, 1625, board sign closing, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
United 1625, so long.
Alright, we are ready for push and start, so let's go ahead and do that. In Columbus traffic, Delta 922, push and start, stand 56. Columbus. Alright, man, let's get pushed back. Strobes, wings, and beacon can come on. We'll start the pushback. Release the parking brake.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross
And we'll
check.
start pushing back. Stop our pushback right there. Parking brake can come back on. We'll disconnect the tug. Alright, so let's go ahead and start our engines up. We'll go with engine number 1 start. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. And you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from
In Columbus traffic, Delta 922, taxiing runway 10 right via Delta 1, then a right on Charlie, down to Charlie 9 for Columbus. Okay.
For comparison's sake, Canyon, I never liked the pocket watch, but how much did you make as the #1 overall pick?
You guys, we are taxiing over to runway 10 right today. Ohio. I think there was an update that downloaded today, so I got to figure out exactly what that update entailed. But I know when I first tried to start the sim up, it crashed on me a couple of times, like at first. So I am on VAT sim. We don't have any air traffic control on right now, so but we are on CTAF, and I already announced my taxi. Do want to get ready to, oh no, do want to get ready to switch this over to Unicom. So that'll be 122.8. So again, I'm using FS Realistic again for one of the first times, so I'm still trying to get the settings dialed in. You might be able to hear like some taxi sounds and stuff like that. There's a little bit of movement with the aircraft as I'm taxiing. You can kind of see some vibrations. I wanted to download that, and I'm still, like I said, I'm still working on getting it kind of buttoned in, because I do want movement, like when I'm on the ground, when I'm doing things, like, you know, I wanna feel that movement of the ground or the taxiways, but definitely don't want it shaking like too much. That's crazy. But so anyway, we're making our way down. We are again, we're headed up to Toronto. Should be a really short flight. Yeah, it should be a really short flight today. So I like it. I like the sounds. I like the random taxiing sounds that you would typically hear. It may be a little loud, but like I said, I'm still working on that. But it does add that sense of a little bit of sense of realism to things, and I like that a lot. So, and I do like the movement things that I'm getting here in the aircraft as I'm taxiing out. So it just adds a little bit more realism to what we're doing, a little bit more immersion. All right, let's make our left turn here. Left turn. Then we'll make a right turn. Get a little power in there. This particular, no SID today, just we're gonna fly runway heading. We'll get established, and then we'll go direct to our first waypoint today. So that'll be dope. I do like the vibrations that I'm getting, like in the taxi. So it feels nice. And one thing I really got to work on is that is the touchdown. When I touched down the other day, that jump was wild. So it's all to the good. All right, y'all. We are going to get ready to get lined up here. Charlie 8 today. Alright. In Columbus traffic, Delta 922 is holding short of runway 10 right at Charlie 8, Columbus. Alright, so we'll chill here for a second. Let's go ahead and get our lights on, which I should have turned these taxi lights on before. We can go off with the AP, of course. And yeah, let's get ready to depart. Let's take a look real quick at what we're doing again. We don't have any SID on today, so we're going to be climbing out, and we'll pick up our first waypoint once we get out there. We're just going to fly runway heading, then we'll go direct to our first waypoint. So let's go ahead and get lined up. In Columbus traffic, Delta 922, lining up runway 10 right, Columbus. Alright, so let's get lined up. It's clear both ways. I don't see anyone coming anywhere. We're looking good. Right. Okay, so we are nice and lined up. Alright, let's get ready to go. In Columbus traffic, Delta 922, taking off runway 10 right, departing to the east, Columbus. Alright, so everything's good. Move up a little bit. Alright. And we are taking off. Let's hit our clock. And we'll make sure our engines are stable. Bring the engines to about 30. Alright, engines are stable. We're taking off. Okay. A lot of vibration there with it's realistic, but I like it. I don't mind it. Probably turn it down just a little bit. It's looking good. Columbus traffic is up to 922. It's clear, runway 10 right. Departing to the east. Final traffic, Columbus. Alright, so we are out. We'll pull our levers back to climb. I got gnats in here, which is getting on the nerves. Drop the nose a little bit, keep the speed up. Our initial climb altitude here is going to be 5,000, so we're looking great. Real nice departure today. Let's go ahead and hit the autopilot. Let's take a quick look inside here. Flying out of Port Columbus from down International. We'll get hand out a little bit, headed out to Williamsburg, now Winchester area, out of Columbus. So nice departure, man. Not much to see this way if you're here in Columbus or Ohio in general. Not much to see out here. There's gonna be a whole bunch of cornfield, some factories and stuff like that. Heading out. This will be like a broad street or something like that down here. But anyway, we're out of Columbus, so we're looking good. We're at 5,000 feet right now. We'll go ahead and kick up our flaps, and we get some vibrations when we're accelerating. I want to turn those down a little bit. I feel like that's a little, I mean, you get a little bit, but not that much. So we'll turn that down. All right, so now what we'll do is we're going to go direct to our first waypoint here, making a left turn to the north. So we'll turn to the north. Thank you, Hazi. Yeah, I was out looking outside the window, like didn't kick those flaps up. But thank you for your message. All right, so we're making our turn to the north on our first waypoint. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. Audio, yeah, we're good. My mic is on. Yeah, my mic is good. Okay. I got so much stuff open at OBS over here. What's up, Al? Thanks for tuning in, man. It's been a little while since I've seen you. I haven't been on much. I got a new job about a month ago. These gnats, bruh. 3-4 weeks ago, and man, it's just been insane out at work. So I haven't been on as consistently as I like to, but I'm on today. All right, so we're climbing. We left Columbus. This is the airport over here. We're a little bit up until we're in that. Let's go see downtown up in the distance here. You guys can see that. You guys can see that. But anyway, we are going to continue with our climb. Our climb today is 350. I don't know if I'm feeling that. I think I'm gonna go 130 on the climb. We'll change that here. I just feel like 350 for such a short flight is a little OD, so we'll change that to 310. We'll change it on our flight plan too, so we'll refile the flight plan just in case we get some air traffic control on. We'll be able to be in compliance with what we need to do. As you can see right now, this is our, excuse me, these gnats. This is our V-Pilot, and so as you can see, the only person that's on right now is Atlanta Center. Nobody else is on, so without due to departure clearances on Unicom. So we'll switch over to Unicom. Disarm the speed brakes. Everything else is looking good. No white lights, of course. Once we get to 10,000, we'll turn off the lights, and we'll just keep grinding, man. We'll head out to Toronto. Should be a really good flight today. Did I hit the clock? I did. So we're at 5 minutes 45. Everything's good and stable. We'll release the crew to go ahead and start service. We'll kick the seatbelt signs off once we get a little higher here, but everything's looking great. All right, so now that we're off, I don't fly into to Toronto very often, so we're good. Everything's looking good. We're just climbing out. So I want to kind of take a look at our arrival and exactly what we're doing today. We are arriving on the number 6 arrival into Toronto. So I want to take a look at this. We're landing, was it 15 left? We landed today. We're landing 15 left. Okay, cool. So we'll choose that one. I don't know why that's got that 5-6, but 15 left. And we'll see what we're doing today. So we're coming in, 15 left. Let's close this first. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Start arrival, 15 left. Okay. Yeah, we're looking good. All right. Cool. All right, let me just make sure everything lines up down here with what I'm looking at real quick. Descent, local pink, gold, lead, mango, Cox, okay, and that's that. That's the okay, and cool, looking great. Good. Okay. And so we're going to pick. So, okay, cool. So let's just mark that real quick. This is where we're going, and then we're going. We're going out. So we're going here. Here, and back in. So cool. All right, perfect. So we'll mark that, and we're looking good. All right, cool. Definitely just want to kind of see exactly what we're doing. Like I said, I don't come into Toronto very often, so let's get a couple outside views of the plane. So November 28th, Delta. The Phoenix A320. I've been flying this for a while, and I really want to switch. As far as the A320 is, in my opinion, I really want to do much better than this. There's realism on things like that. Fly wire for a while. It's absolutely love this. Absolutely love it. I used to be a Boeing guy for a very long time, way back in the FSX days, and that flew the PMDG 737-8. I'm sorry, not 800. The 737 NGX flew that for years, many years. And so, you know, when Flight Simulator came out, you know, 737 wasn't available. Definitely not the PMDG. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I got to figure out something else. So I hopped into the Airbus, and I was lost. Like when I first hopped into this thing, I'm like, what the heck? I mean, the FMS or MIGDU or whatever you want to call it is just obviously it's a whole different plane and system, right? But I mean, it's just completely different. how you enter in next waypoint. I mean, it took me a while to get it, but it's been great. To the point now where I'm like, you know what, I really want to, I feel like I want to get back into 737, but I recently downloaded the A350 from Any Builds, and I've done a few flights with that. I was going strong with that back in February, March when it came out, but no, I'm not going to the expo, man. I thought about it. I wanted to. I had plans on going this year, but again, I just started a new job, and as you know, with starting a new job, you got to kind of wait for PTO and stuff like that. I mean, I guess I could have kind of baked it into the offer, but no, I won't be going to the expo this year, but definitely next year, most definitely. But I can't remember what I was saying, but really loving the A320. I mean, I fell in love with it. I like it, and it's definitely, you know, like what they say, man. Like you fly an Airbus. I'm sorry, you manage an Airbus and you fly a Boeing, and it's just completely true. I was talking about the A350. So I got a few flights in with the A350, but not a whole bunch. We'll kick the seatbelt signs off now. Kind of move around and do what they need to do. But not a whole lot, you know. It was, I've done a couple of flights, but nothing crazy. So that'll be my next thing. Kind of do some longer flights with the A350. All right, let's change this to cruise because we're cruising, and we will go ahead and start preparing for our. I know we haven't even reached our top of climb yet, but I do want to start preparing for our arrival, just to make sure to get all that entered in. I like to kind of work ahead. I don't like to work behind. It's just very easy to get behind, when you're the only person in the cockpit. So let's go ahead and just start preparing for our arrival into Toronto. I mean, we'll be there in no time. So, all right. So what we'll do is, again, we don't have air traffic control on, so no ATIS. But I'll grab the better information from here. So we are going to be 3007 29 on the temp. All right, 3007 29 on the temp. Our winds are already entered in. Let's take a look at our approach. So let's go ILS runway 15 left. So we got on Cox. Let's see, glide slope 3000, 1850. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Our decision height today is going to, what is our airport elevation though? 569. Okay, 757 on the Barrow, and we're good. All right, so we're all set up for that. Like I said, I just like to kind of get ahead of that. Kind of get an approach briefing here. Like I said, I don't come into this airport very often, so we will have to take a look at what we're doing, because for whatever reason, it may be runway length wise, but it has us coming in 15 left, so we have to kind of cross over. Of course, the approach is extended here, which is cool, but we just have to be careful with other traffic and things like that. I can pull up the, let me come out and let's pull up the VATSIM radar real quick and pull it over. We'll see what we got in Toronto or around Toronto right now. I don't know if you all can see that. I don't want to put it like completely over the flight, but yeah, Toronto's got a couple on the ground right now, as you can see. Let me close that. Toronto's got a couple on the ground, but nothing that I can see that's en route or anything like that. This is us. Obviously, we're headed up to Toronto, so this is us. I don't see anything else that's headed in on the map. Anything like that. There's two in, there's nothing coming in, so we'll get some turbulence on the plane. I can see some shaking. yeah, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. These guys aren't going to Toronto. These guys aren't going to Toronto, so nothing to really worry about in terms of traffic. Where's this guy going though? He is going into Toronto, but he'll be there way before we get there. So cool. So nothing to worry about there in terms of other traffic or anything like that. Oh, actually, I'm tripping. Toronto Center is actually on, so that's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just should I tune to it? Maybe I'll tune to it now. 125775. Let's see. See if we can hear them right now. 125. That's cool that they're on. Again, this will be challenging because I don't fly into this airport very often, so it's going to be a really challenging approach and landing. I also have to figure out 775. Is that right? I also have to figure out what gate I'm parking at and all of that stuff. So, matter of fact, let me pull that up. I have a whole document saved of ChatGPT, man. I use ChatGPT to tell me like what are the and that's a good tip for anybody out there. Like, hop on ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT like what are all like. Give me a list of all of the Delta gates and terminals for like you can say like the top 50 airports. Let me move this out because that's not fun to look at. The top 50 airports in the U.S. or wherever it is that you fly. That's pretty dope. It came back and gave me everything that I needed. So we'll see where we park at. Delta gates. Oh, I probably didn't do it for Toronto. RS. T. No, I thought that I did it for Canada airports too. But no problem. I'll just ask ChatGPT one off. So ChatGPT. Oh, I have the app. I'm sure. GTP. ChatGPT. All right. So give me Delta gates at Toronto Pearson. At Toronto Pearson. Alright, so it's going to spit this out for me. Alright, so it's Terminal 3. Terminal 3, Concourse A1. Okay, cool. So what I'll do is I'll come in and I will look at, thanks Rob Ward, man. Rob Ward, thank you so much for the sub. I'm trying to get to 500 subs. I haven't mentioned that. I'm not like begging for subs or anything, but trying to get to 500. So thanks, Rob. Look forward to rocking with you on some more flights. All right, so Terminal 3. Terminal 3 is the Delta terminal, according to ChatGPT, which is true. All right, so we know we're coming in here. We're going to be landing runway 15 left, so that's perfect. That's going to put us right on the gates and terminal side, so it'll be a really easy turnoff. And taxi back to the gates. But let's pull up the I didn't mean to come out of that. Let's pull up the the actual gates. Airport parking gates. Excuse me, please. I'm sorry. Parking gates. Where we at?
Toronto Center, good AM, 27 Super with you at 180.
Number 127 Super Toronto Center, good day, Squawk 54.
Oh, this is the guy. Oh man.
Roger, Squawking 5460, IM 27.
This parking gates, there we go. This controller, man, he doesn't play around. Like, he's pretty, if you don't know what the heck you're doing, he'll kind of yell at you a little bit. So gotta be on point here. I'm gonna come in, taxi back.
Emirates 127 Super, you're identified flight level 180. It'll be runway 24 left, destination Fox Richard, maintain flight level 180.
Roger, we have a Fox on board. We can expect 24 left for arrival.
We'll go C33 today. So we'll mark that down so we make sure we have that. So it'll be C33 and we'll start it. Did I start it? Let's start these games.
Air Canada 232 requesting a marking number.
Cool. Alright, perfect. Let's keep rocking and rolling.
Canada 232, Toronto Center, good day. You're good to Minneapolis Airport, right at the Earth 4 departure, SOCAN transition, flight plan route, depart runway 23, squawk 5221.
Okay.
To Minneapolis Airport, radio star 4,
Let's go
departure, ground transition.
into that
Runway
sound
23, attend route, squawk 5221, Air Canada 232.
in the Toronto Center airspace here.
Canada 232, the readback is correct. Call,
So-
call ready for taxi.
Ready for taxi, Air Canada 232.
Okay. I want to pull this. I'll do it on here. I want to look at this. No, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. I'll leave it right here. Okay. Let me see. Actually, I gotta pull up the ANIS information for Toronto real quick because I think it's different than what my departure had gave me. So let me look this up real quick. So we are actually okay. So let me information Foxtrot. We're using 24 left. We're using 24 left today. I don't know why my joint gave me 15 left, but we have to change that ASAP. So let me come back over real quick here to our airport, and we're using. Did we do that? So we're coming in 24 left. Okay, this is going to change everything up that I'm doing. Okay, so let's change it. So arrival 24 left on the number 6. Our transition being worry or whatever it was. Yeah, transition being worry. And let's see if we have any vias for that runway. So let's take off this 15 left approach. And let's go ahead and grab the 24 left approach. Okay, so Cetra, via, go Cetra with the vias, then we'll enter that in, select heading track first, there we go, push, good, okay. Alright, so Cetra. Cool. So now we gotta look back at the arrival because we're doing something totally different. So I gotta take this out, and come on the arrival to 4 left. There we go. Alright. Okay, so we should be at bottom 210 at 8. Right, so 210 at 8 there. Cool. Alright. And I think it's about time to call them. So let's go ahead and call.
Emirates 127, super descend 8,000.
Roger, descend 8,000. Emirates 127, super.
And Emirates 127, the altimeter is 3007.
Roger, 3007.
Toronto Center, Delta 922, flight level 210.
Delta 922, Toronto Center, good day, copy that.
Alright, IDN 922.
Delta 922, you're identified at level 310, welcome, information to Foxtrot is current, you can fly runway 24 left.
Okay, we're playing forward, 24 left, Delta 922. We have Foxtrot.
Delta 922, roger, when ready, your discretion, descend flight level 240, advise starting your descent.
Okay, descend our discretion, flight level 240, will call, Delta 922.
Air Canada 232 is ready to push from gate 160.
232 is a call for taxi. Thank you for that.
And Toronto Center, Delta 922. We're starting our descent down to 240.
Delta 922, roger, thank you.
Yeah, me too, man. I don't fly, I don't land very often here in Toronto, so I am hoping that everything goes smoothly here today. But it should be a lot of fun regardless. Thanks for checking it out. Checking me out, I should say. 25%.
Emirates 127, reduce speed 210 knots.
Roger, reducing down to 210 on the Fox 7.
Colonel Center, Air Canada, 325 Heavy with you, flight level 360.
It is a 325, Colonel Center, good day, sir. Squawk 1505.
1505, Air Canada, 325 Heavy.
Delta 922, cross Rockdale 11,000, the altimeter 3007.
Okay, cross right there, 110, altimeter. We have the altimeter, Delta 922. Okay, let me pull up my notes.
Emirates 127, descend 4,000.
Roger, descending 4,000 on the Fox 7.
Air Canada, 232 is ready for taxi.
Into 232, runway 23, the altimeter is 3007. Taxi by a Delta Alpha Hotel.
Alright.
Taxi at Delta Alpha Hotel for 23. Air Canada, 232.
Alright, so we're going to cross Rockdale at 11,000, so we'll get that entered in here as a constraint.
Air Canada 325, apologies, you are identified. Flight level 320. Correction, 360.
Alright, cool, man. We're looking good. Everything is going well. Let's grab Toronto ATIS as we already have. 005. Okay. And let's erase this. Got a little happy with my mouse. My second would be Apple Valley. Yeah, man, Apple Valley's cool out there. That's cool, man. I hope that your studies go well. It's hilarious to say this, but I actually have a bit of a fear of flying. So I definitely won't be getting my pilot's license probably at all or anytime soon. But man, I love to do this as an enthusiast. It's a lot of fun. But if it's up to me, like, I am not up to flying at all. It's not my thing. But I have fun doing this. And I mean, I got to take a flight next week, but it's just not something that I enjoy at all on any level. Parking is C32. I don't like that it erases it when you go away from it. But anyway, C32. So C32 info.
Emirates 127, turn left heading 330, speed is first.
Left 330, and what was after speed? Emirates 127.
Speed is first, speed restriction cancelled.
Roger that, no speed restriction. Emirates 127.
Emirates 127 also descend 3 times. So left 330, descend 3 times.
Roger, descend to Denver, and are we cleared to establish ourselves on the side of Emirates 127?
Negative.
Roger.
Me too. That's what I want to do. I gotta break that barrier. Yeah, man, that's fire. Yeah, I'm excited for you for that. I took a flight to Paris, actually, like from where did I fly out of? Atlanta, and a couple years ago, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna use this as a means of getting over my fear of flying, and it helped, man. It helped a little bit, but anymore, I'm just like, let's get out here and do it, man.
Emirates 127, turn left now heading 270.
There's just so
Intercept the localizer, you're clear the ILS runway 24 left approach.
That's 270,
There's just
on the localizer, go back on 127.
so much that I want to see in the world, you know? So I'm like, hey, whatever, gotta chuck it up, what they call it, chalk it up, suck it up, whatever it is, and just do it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Headed to Miami for the 4th, man. Should be cool. But when do you start your, your courses or whatnot? Keep forgetting the time.
Air Canada 232, holding short 23 on hotel.
Canada 232, call me airborne, the terminal is 180 at 8 knots, clear for takeoff runway 23.
Call you airborne, clear for takeoff 23, Air Canada 232.
Let me check something. Make sure I got the right altimeter in here. 5. But we should be on the ground pretty soon, man. Pretty soon. I'll say, 20 minutes tops.
Emirates 127, the terminal is 180 at 8 knots, clear to land runway 24 left.
Clear to land runway 24 left, Emirates 127.
Alright, y'all, we are making our way to Toronto, man. Like I said, I don't fly here very often. I do like to just challenge myself with new and different flights from time to time, so it's a lot of fun to just hop in and see what I can do, man. I like to test myself a bit. So of course, this is an approach and a flight I haven't really done before. I don't think I've ever flew into Columbus. I'm sorry, into Toronto. So just
Air Canada 232 of 23 through 1800 for 5,000.
Canada 232, thank you, you're identified. Climb 7,000.
Climb 7,000, Air Canada 232.
making sure everything's good to go.
Good afternoon, Air Canada.
In a few months.
26 Heavy, loosen up at level 3.
Okay,
Canada 126, Charles Center for day, squawk 2761.
okay, that's cool, man.
2761 for Air Canada 1.
Nice flight geometry. Okay, man. Well, good luck, man. Good luck on your studies. Good luck getting that license, man. That's fire. Maybe someday, man, it'll be a bucket list item for me or something. I'll
Canada 126 Heavy, you're identified for level 370. Welcome, information Golf system. Delta 922, information Golf, current, not much change, altimeter 3007.
Okay, we have the information. Delta 922.
Canada 232, turn right direct Urso on course, climb to level 230.
So C said 3007.
Direct Urso and climb 230 right Canada 232.
So we'll go back.
Toronto Center, Delta 1629er, currently at flight level 370.
Delta 1629, Toronto Center, good day, squawk 3121.
Squawk 3121, Delta 1620.
So we have information Golf. So, man, I got gnats in here. It's so annoying. So,
Emirates 127, welcome to Toronto. Cross runway 24 right. Make a right turn on the Charlie, left Alpha. Alpha Mike, gate 173.
Roger, cross runway 24 right, Charlie Alpha, Alpha Mike, stand 17,
Number 127, the other E3 approved gate there is 175. Might be easier for you. You can have either 173 or 175.
Roger, thanks.
right, let's go. Almost on the ground.
Delta 1629, don't have anything there from you. No pressure. I only see primary target. Just make sure that the transponder's on as well.
Alright, we are almost there, guys and gals.
Delta 922, descend to 8,000.
Descend 8,000, Delta 922.
Air Canada 232, climb flight level 380.
Stand flight level 280, Air Canada 232.
Confirm it's 380, flight level 380.
Flight level 380, Air Canada 232, sorry.
Hey, Toronto Center, very good afternoon. I got a 45 heavy, Korea stand 141. Information golf on board, we can clear 2 minutes per break. And a 45 heavy Toronto Center, good day.
This is
Thank you for calling,
2024.
You are through to the Vancouver Airport by the Access 7 departure. Music transition, flight planned route, start runway 23, squawk 7730. We'll clear for the Access 7 departure, music transition, flight plan route, departing runway 23, and squawk 7730, back down 45 heavy. Clear to 45, the reback is correct, push and start your discretion, call ready for taxi. Push on discretion, we'll call for taxi, Canada 45 heavy. Toronto Center, good evening, Charlie here, Tango Romeo, Golf on board, gate 522 to pick up 5 bar.
Not sure if you heard me above the ATC, but yeah, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.
Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo. Charleston, a good day, sir. You are cleared to the Moncton Airport by the Dead Key 5 departure. Olava transition. Flight science route. Depart runway 23, 5707. Sierra Tango runway cleared to the Moncton Airport, Dead Key 5 departure. Olava transition 5707, runway 23. Tango Alpha Romeo. Tango Alpha Romeo, reback is correct. Push start. Your discretion, call for taxi. Call back to taxi, Tango Alpha Romeo. And bus 7 log out, thanks ATC. Thanks a lot.
We are at flight level, I'm sorry, at 8,000 feet.
Delta 922, we've got the 8,000 there awfully quick. We're going to be 8,000 for a little bit. East Coast over.
Okay, we'll maintain 8,000 for now, Delta 922.
The only aircraft around, the idea was Rockdale at 11, and then the descent down at 8. He was at 8 early, I didn't expect it to drop so fast, so sorry. That was induced by me, but it got there low real quick.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, he put me down to 8,000 like super early, which is fine. I don't have any problem with that. I'd rather get down early instead of trying to like fight it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to fight the speed, trying to fight getting down. So he was just saying that I'll be at 8,000 for a little bit.
Delta 922, you can receive direct vertical, that'll shave a few miles.
Okay, direct vertical Delta 922. All right. So we'll go to
Charlie Center, Westjet 711, good evening.
Good evening.
Westjet 711, Terminal 3, stand Bravo 20, requesting accurate clearance to Vancouver. With information, go for correction.
All right, man, we're heading in. We are heading in.
Jet 711, here's our request number 1.
Copy.
Yeah, I was curious when he put me down to 8. I'm like, man, that's a quick 8. Why he put me down so soon? But like I said, I don't mind getting down soon. It's just less like hassle trying to get down.
County Center, good evening, Tuxedo 730 Whiskey, west of Ottavia, 44 miles. Squawk S30 Whiskey, Charlie Center, good day, squawk 5001. 5001 for Top Sky Spencer Durski. I think I'm so low, the 205 was off from the drive farm, didn't bother. Say the call sign again? The 205. Anchor 205, standby clearance and request number 2. And Westjet 711, I have the clearance 530 to copy.
Ready to copy Westjet 711.
Westjet 711, it's not the standard routing to Vancouver. You're going to add yourself quite a few track miles there for the departure, but if the KSEP 4 is what you prefer over the SF 7, you can have it. You're cleared to Vancouver by the KSEP 4 departure. Silver transition, flight sign route, depart runway 23, squawk 43525.
Alright, so we can see Toronto coming in. We see some of the outer suburbs,
And clear to
downtown.
Vancouver, the KSEP 4 departure, Sylvie transition, departures 23 and squawk 4355, Westjet 711.
Westjet 711, the reback is correct. Push and start your discretion, call me from taxi.
Call for taxi, Westjet 711.
Delta 922, I think it's clear, but just to make it clear, Burko rejoin the arrival.
Okay, at Vertical rejoin the arrival, Delta 922.
Bianca 205, Toronto, have your clearance at 5:30 to go.
Ready, copy.
Bianca 205, you're cleared to Bogota, El Dorado, the East 3 departure, air at transition, flight planned route, runway 23, squawk 5021.
Cleared to Bogota, Beach 3 departure, air at transition, flight plan route, departing runway 23, squawking 5021.
Yeah, 205, the reback is correct, approaching starbase, your expression costs the taxi.
Alright guys, we're almost there.
Center Air Canada, matter, request clearance still on it.
Fly right by downtown.
Clear to request number 1.
The airport is right there, so we're gonna go up here.
Center Canada,
Right turn, excuse me, left turn,
part of Vancouver.
Call sign only.
and then we'll come.
Canada 107.
In a 107, clearance on request number 2.
To this runway right here.
Turkish 730 Whiskey, sorry for the delay, you're identified by 0380, welcome.
Downtown, right ahead of us. There we go, making that left turn, rejoining the arrival.
Canada 9, I have your clearance at 30 to copy.
Go ahead for Air Canada 9.
Canada 9, you're cleared to Narita International, the Eclipse 3 departure, Tawny transition, flight planned route. Depart runway 23, squawk 7340.
Cleared to destination infantry departure runway 23, squawk 7340, and clear with the transfer for Air
It's the Eclipse 3 departure, Tawny transition, as filed.
Transition for Air Canada 1.
Canada 9, the reback is correct, push and start to your discretion, calls for taxi.
Go Air Canada 9, thank you. Good evening, Air Canada 760 Heavy, and 140, request that request.
Canada 768, clearance on request number 3. Delta 922, descend 3000.
Descend 3000, Delta 922. Alright.
Delta 922, my apologies, 4000, descend 4000.
4000, Delta 922.
Canada 107, I have your clearance, advisory to copy.
Already a copy of Canada 107.
Canada 107, you're cleared to the Vancouver airport by the ANZAC 7 departure. Usage transition, flight planned route, start runway 23, squawk 1520.
Alright, clear to Vancouver, ANZAC 7 departure, Lucid transition flight plan route, runway 23, and squawk 1520, Air Canada 107 Heavy.
Canada 107, the reback's correct, push and start to your discretion, call me for taxi.
I will call for taxi Air Canada 107, thank you.
Good evening, Charlie.
Right, so we're
Foxtrot Bravo Alpha Charlie Charleston every day. Where'd you pop up from there, sir? Hello, squawk 3065.
3065, Charlie, Foxtrot Bravo Alpha Charlie. Bravo Alpha Charlie, you're identified, flight level 190, information Golf is current, expect runway 24 left, descend at 11,000, the altimeter 2005.
Expect runway 24 left, we got information Charlie down at 11,000. If we could put a time request or 23, if not, that's okay for Foxtrot Bravo Alpha Charlie.
Delta 922, turn left heading 330.
Left heading 330, Delta 922.
Delta 922, reduce your speed up to 190 knots.
Down to 190, Delta 922.
Bravo Alpha Charlie, you can expect the ILS runway 23.
That's 23, Bravo Alpha Charlie, thank you.
Right.
Delta 922, keep a left turn heading 270 to the intercept, clear the ILS runway 24 left approach.
Okay, 270 to the intercept, cleared the 24 left approach, Delta 922.
And at 232, unfortunately, Minneapolis Center is offline, so service going to terminate. Can switch to the on-route frequency and have a big flight to St. Paul. And at 232, Toronto.
Okay, Canada 232, sorry, say again?
And at 232, unfortunately, Minneapolis Center is offline, so service terminates. You can monitor the on-route frequency and have a good flight to St. Paul.
Unicom on 1228, thanks for the control, have a good one. Air Canada 232.
Thanks for flying. Bravo Alpha Charlie, descend 8,000.
8,000, Bravo Alpha Charlie.
Canada 768, have your clearance advisor to the conference.
Over 228.
Canada 768, clear to the Boston Logan Airport via the Captain 3 departure. Bump transition, flight plans route, depart runway 23, block 0467.
This is Boston, Data 73, bump transition, flight plan route, runway 23, block 0467, how you doing?
Canada 768, the readback is correct, push and start your discretion, call ready for taxi, and doing fine, thanks for asking.
All right, coming in for landing, guys and gals. Let's do it. Flaps 2. So I'll put that there.
Delta 922, the Toronto winds are 1807 knots, clear to land runway 24 left.
Clear to land runway 24 left, Delta 922.
2,500.
And we'll go flaps.
Bravo Alpha Charlie, speed up 210 knots.
Speed up 210 knots, Bravo Alpha Charlie.
I don't know if that's up, it looks to me like it's down, but your speed restriction is 210 knots.
Alright, 210, Bravo Alpha Charlie.
Canada 126 is the off course, say the next waypoint you're heading. 126 Charlie. It's on the route at 845 and 144, just Golf Roger, copy. So that was Rouge 1945, isn't it? Okay, correct, 144 with it is Golf. Rouge 1945, sure wrong, so center. Thank you for golf. You're good to yellow knight, the kite set 4 departure, 2 loop transition, flight plan route, start runway 23, squawk 0312. Rouge 1945, line 214, still move flight plan route, runway 23 and 0312. 1945, the reback is correct. Push and start at your discretion. Caution, the engine is convoluted at the moment, but call me ready for test. Rouge 1945, thank you. Just give a cautionary advice to everybody here in Terminal 1. I don't know, 12 of you guys all seem to push back at the same time. April is on control, just keep an eye for the others. Let's hope we don't hit each other. Well, I already hit another plane. He's on inside of me. Now.
1,000.
Infield gone. Bravo Alpha Charlie to 4,000. Infield Concourse supremacy. Bravo Alpha Charlie descend 4,000. 4,000, Bravo Alpha Charlie. And a 126 coming back to you, third time. And a 126 Charlie Center. Canada 126, I see it there.
500.
Are we done then for the night? What do you think there's going to happen? Roger.
Alright, we're landing, y'all.
4.
Let's do it. Let's butter this.
$300. 200. 100 above. 100. 50. 40. Minimum. Set. Drive.
Alright, beautiful landing, y'all. Let's reverse ourselves. Okay, right when able, cross 24 right. We'll say parking Delta 922.
Toronto Center, Tango Romeo, ready to thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to
Alright, perfect.
duties.
Don't do that.
We ask that you remain seated until the fasten seat.
Alright, perfect landing today.
Tango Alpha Romeo, lane number 50 miles from the QCR for a bus arrival. Sorry, this is Tango Alpha Romeo. Sorry, you were cut off. Tango Romeo requesting taxi runway 23. Tango Alpha Romeo, I'm back there in Mansfield, that's why runway 23, 3005, taxi by Echo Hotel, cross runway 15. Echo Hotel, cross runway 15, Tango Alpha Romeo. And someone else was falling in there, it was mixed up. Try again, though. Sorry, it's not your Canada 123, we're back online now, for those 1 mile from the QCR. Canada 126, I see you there. What is your next waypoint? Just want to confirm. Two and then let's go. Canada 126, that's good. It looks all good to me now. I'm going to see you early when ready to descend flight level 280 and advise starting your descent. Information golf is that correct? When ready down to 280, we'll advise when we start our descent. And information, thank you for the results. It is Gulf, yes, Delta Street 005. 005, there's no one for you.
All right. Landing.
Canada 768, runway 23, the altimeter is 3005, taxi via Alpha Hotel. Alpha Hotel, very good. And good, stars under, 45 and be ready, 1063. Everybody hold on just a second, Delta 922 will give you a chance.
All right, Delta 922, we would like to park Charlie 28, please.
Delta 922, not a problem. Taxi by Delta, Alpha, Juliet, and you can cross runway 23 right.
Okay, we'll taxi via Delta, Alpha, Juliet. We'll cross you through right for Delta 922.
Hey, hello, good evening, Canada 175, Gateway 6. We have information go from board I-5 flight for Vancouver. Canada 175, Colonel Seneca Day, standby clearance on request number 1.
Canada 107, heavy red taxi 23.
Canada 45, I think you called in first, confirm? Hey, Canada 45. Canada 45, runway 23, the altimeter is 3005, taxi by the Apron Edge, Alpha Hotel. We see Apron and Alpha Hotel, 023, Canada 45 heavy, altimeter 3005. Canada 107.
I go 107, we're edge taxi.
Canada 107, there is an Air Canada A340 currently taxiing from your left to right. He's on your left side. It's an A340 on the Apron Edge. Every aircraft you say?
It's from, I wouldn't call him company though.
Neither here nor there. That is the company A340 where we stand at the moment. So you're going to follow behind him, runway 23, altimeter 3005, taxi via Alpha Hotel.
Alright, Alpha Hotel will follow behind the somewhat company before the Air Canada 127.
Air Canada 340, Tango Alpha Romeo, there's an Air Canada 737 MAX. He's on Alpha. From your right to left, you're going to give way to him and follow behind.
You check that, we got the Air Canada 37, we'll give way.
Air Canada, Tango Alpha Romeo, there's a A330 somewhere behind him, so you're going to have to slot in, so try not to delay once you're behind.
Hey, for a quick taxi behind the 37.
Someone else called in, hello.
For Air Canada 175, get with this with information goes IFAR for Vancouver.
175, yeah, I heard you there, sir. You're going to wait just a few more minutes for your clearance on request number 1.
Copy that.
All right, y'all, what a great flight today, man. Getting in there. A lot of fun. Great landing. We're heading on to the gate now.
On the 175 to Vancouver Airport by the departure. Silbu transition. Flight plan correct. Start runway 23, 1366.
The 120 departure for the runway 23, 1366, Canada 175.
Start off at Charlie, turn right heading 210.
210, Bravo Charlie. Almost stopped if forgot about me.
Do the best. Air Canada 175, the reback is correct. Push and start your discretion, call for taxi.
We come back with taxi, thank you so much.
And if you have a 205, wave taxi. Go take just a second, sir, stand by.
It's United Pearson.
Be all alone. Tango Alpha Romeo, behind the departing 737-800 from Quebec, line up runway 23.
Roger, will continue taxi Quebec, line up behind the departing 37.
Bravo Alpha Charlie on the 210 heading intercept the localizer. You're clear the ILS runway 23 approach.
210 heading intercept the localizer, clear the ILS runway 23 approach. Bravo Alpha Charlie.
Who else called?
Westjet 711, ready for taxi. I'll be shut at 3 Alpha.
Westjet 711, thank you, runway 23, the altimeter is 3005, taxi by Alpha Hotel.
23 via Alpha Hotel, Westjet 711.
Either 126, descend outside level 280 if you're not already set it. Yep, we're just mark down to Chili Server. Perfect. Maybe a quick 205, just wait a second. Maybe I'm at 205, caution the end of the 90, 175 on your right, east way, but fortunately it doesn't look like he's moving yet. As I said, runway 23, the altimeter is 3005, taxi by Delta Alpha Hotel. Runway 23, Delta Alpha Hotel, altimeter 3005, we're watching the traffic. Delta 922, there's a WestJet 737 MAX exiting Alpha Juliet. He will be behind in there, but just give way to the WestJet and then enter Alpha Juliet behind.
Okay, give way to the WestJet and enter Alpha Juliet from 922.
Is there something going on in Vancouver tonight?
I don't know what you're doing. I felt that in my soul. There's nothing going on in Vancouver. No, I just missed you, Tornoto.
Shock. There'll be a little bit of increased theft due to all of you guys going the same way, so just expect just a minute or two delay between each departure.
I missed it because you're busy tonight.
That is true.
Again,
I'm going to see the fix on that.
That's bring Toronto back where it used to be.
What happens when I have too many people waiting at the end of the runway off their chat?
Ready to go.
Time.
Okay.
Tango Alpha Romeo, call me airborne, the terminal 120, at 7 knots, ready for takeoff, runway 23.
Call airborne, takeoff 23, takeoff Romeo.
Okay, that's 712 Heavy. Clear to LAX, Los Angeles Airport by the Mix at 7 departure. Entry transition, flight planned route. Depart runway 23, clock 4152. With no mic there, carry on. To the 768 live runway 23 departing traffic.
And Senator, takeoff Romeo Airport, copy 1,000, 5 knots.
Tango for Romeo Heavy, identified, thank you, climb 7,000.
7,000, takeoff Romeo.
So, 45 Heavy, we'll take it back for today. Canada 45 Heavy, check remark.
Okay. Ready, sir.
5.
Thank you.
And you're good at 712. I don't think I got a read back of you, sir.
All right, y'all. Wonderful flight tonight. Great landing. A lot of fun. Thank y'all for tuning in. And if you get a chance, I'm at 496 subscribers. Man, just hit the subscribe button. You know what I mean? Just hit it. I'm trying to get to 500. I've been trying to get to 500 for like 3 months. not really 3 months, but for a little bit here. So if you feel like it, man, if you enjoyed the flight, either on the live stream or on the playback, you know, you can shoot me a sub. I greatly appreciate it. Be cool. But otherwise, y'all, like, have a great night, and I really appreciate you guys and gals for tuning in and rocking with me. We're gonna go ahead and get these engines shut down, and set the parking brake, get the engines shut down, get ready to deboard, and that's all she wrote. So you all have a great day. Have a great evening. Hope everything goes good, and we'll see you all on the next one. All right, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500. I appreciate it, man.